What up, Lizzie's bachelorette party? It's me, your boy. I'm here to answer some questions to see if I know Lizzie well enough to marry her. So, first question is, what was your first impression of Lizzie? I remember my first impression was that she seemed really cool. The silliness had not come out yet. And she was wearing very cool leather pants on our first date. And so that's the thing that I remember. Cool girl, cool job in insurance in a cool city that I had just moved to. And it was those pants that I remember the most. Next question is, what's your favorite thing to do together? I mean, it's super lame, but I love just hanging out at home with her, doing our separate things on the same couch, a couple of feet apart from each other. But more than anything, I like going out to nice restaurants with Lizzie. We have very similar strategies when it comes to planning what we're going to order and how we're going to plan the menu, and I think that's really important to approach these things in a similar way. I think we have similar outlooks on that, and that's important to me. Next is, where was your first kiss? I think it was at my old terrible apartment in Bucktown, pretty soon after I'd moved to Chicago. It was on a terrible futon in a room facing a blank wall because I didn't have any furniture yet. My mattress was on the floor. My clothes were on the floor because I didn't have a dresser. So I don't know why she didn't leave immediately when she saw that apartment, but I'm glad that she did not. Next question is, what does Lizzie spend the most money on? This is not something she spends money on consistently, but I say that she will drop fat stacks on household appliances. I've never seen her as happy as when she got us a new dishwasher. So I can't wait till we get a new washer dryer, because I know it will make us just so happy. Next is, what's something she does that always makes you laugh? I love the little songs that she makes up whenever she has an idea or a word or a phrase stuck in her head. They should be annoying by now, but they're really not, and they make me laugh every time, and they just bring me joy. Next is, what is her weirdest habit? You all know that Lizzie cracks her ankles every second of every day. I worry that it's going to cause some kind of joint issue, some permanent problem in the future that I'm going to have to deal with. But that is, I think, her weirdest habit. Who said I love you first? She did, because she is obsessed with me. But the joke was on me because it turns out that she didn't actually love me until like a full year later. I think she's turned the corner by now. But she, turns out, didn't love me when she first said it. So you can talk to her about that. What do you find most attractive about Lizzie? It's that butt. No, it is her drive and her perseverance and her will. She makes things happen. She gets the jobs she wants. She just makes the life that she wants. And I look at all the things that we've accomplished together, and I think a lot of them would not have happened without her kind of drive and her pushing us to grow together. I mean, I think about the time I was stuck in Quincy on a work trip and couldn't get to the airport, and she literally crowdsourced my way back to Chicago. She had a problem and she fixed it and she made it happen because that's just the kind of person she is. All right, if Lizzie could only eat one meal for the rest of her life, what would it be? Other than a salad and go buffalo chicken salad, I would say that her favorite meal is plain white rice straight from the rice cooker while standing in the kitchen using the rice paddle rather than silverware. That's her favorite meal. And what's your most embarrassing moment together? I mean, we don't go out a lot, so it's hard to be embarrassed. I will say, if I had to choose one, and I will preface this by saying, all parents are embarrassing. My parents are embarrassing too. I love Mary deeply, but the time where we were in Barbados and a waiter offered us some Bajan cherry juice. Bajan is a term for Barbadian, but we didn't know what that was. We couldn't figure out what he was saying, and he kept repeating Bajan cherry, Bajan cherry. We weren't getting it, but Mary decided to use an English accent and say the word bitter because she thought that was what he was saying. So she just goes, bitter. And that was, it's fun now. It's a great story now, but a little embarrassing at the moment. Again, love Mary with all my heart. What is your biggest pet peeve about Lizzie? It's the ankle cracking thing. I love her very much, but when we're lying on the couch and her feet are like right next to my ear, I mean, you guys just went to the shooting range. You know exactly what it sounds like when it's right next to your ear. It's my biggest pet peeve, I'd say. And her biggest pet peeve about me, definitely that I allegedly will start walking out of the room in the middle of a conversation. In my defense, I am a busy person. I've got a lot of things to do, so sometimes I like to walk and talk. You can have a conversation while you're also doing something else. Two birds with one stone. It's not that I'm ignoring her. It's just that I'm still listening. I'm just accomplishing more than one thing at the same time. Next, what are you most excited about for the wedding? For the wedding itself, other than the symbol of eternal love or whatever, I think that the food will be good. And I think Lizzie mostly has made a lot of good design choices. So I'm excited for people to be impressed with us and say, wow, these are really stylish people who have really good taste. I think it's not, the most traditional in a good way. And I think it'll be cool for people to see that, and they'll have a fun experience, because that's mostly what I think it's about. Everyone's going to have a good time. What is your favorite memory together? There's so many to choose from. I think our trip to Asheville stands out a lot of the time. It was a 10-hour drive, but I don't remember it feeling that long because we were just chatting and hanging out the whole time. It was just a fun trip. It was not boring. We got to spend a lot of time together. There are probably many more, but that's the one that kind of jumps out at me right now. Who is first to apologize after an argument? We've never argued, couldn't tell you. But if we did, it would probably be me, just because more times than not, I'm the one who's in the wrong. But I've noticed that we will both apologize very quickly. If we ever have an argument, I think we don't like the idea of the other person being unhappy for any reason. And so we really try to, get things back together really quickly, and I really appreciate that about our relationship. What is your most prized possession? Oh, what is her most prized possession? I'd like to think it's her engagement ring, maybe. Might have the most sentimental value. But other than that, maybe her green velvet couch or these green chairs. Those were very important to her. She's not a big possessions person. All right, describe her in 3 words. Dumb, not stupid. And do you guys have any pet names for each other? Everyone in my life calls me Logie, but she has turned that into Logie Baby Greenfield. I don't know if I have any pet names for her, other than when I ask her if she is a baby, because sometimes she is a baby. But even that took a long time to get there. I don't know if she loves nicknames. Those are all the questions I've got. Love you, Lizzie. Love you guys. Have a great time. And let me know if you still want to get married when you get back, I guess.